put out there what has worked for me. I'm coming from a place, I got out of Marine Corps after 12 years. I thought I was just going to get a job in communications because that's what I did while as a Marine. That didn't work out. The plan didn't go to plan. I got out, I fell on my face a few times. I worked a few jobs that I absolutely abhorred. I hated. I didn't want to work these particular jobs. And I found a way to make money online from home that worked for me. I didn't have a business. I didn't have anything to sell. I don't like selling. I don't have jewelry. I don't make courses. I didn't have anything that I wanted to sell that I was personally manufacturing, if you will. And I needed something that I could just plug into, work, and make money. But it didn't work out that way. I thought I was just going to plug right into network marketing and boom. But no, that did not happen. So again, that's the purpose of this whole video series, is just to explain where I'm coming from and to help out folks. If you watch my previous video, I'm going to include a link in the description to go to my first portion of the series. And so from here, my previous video, I talked about having an instant cash paying business, to have a way to generate money on a daily basis and having something to sell. In this case, we become an affiliate for a product, we sell it digitally, we sell it online, and it's set up in a way that you make a sale today, you get paid today. And then that right there will give you something called cash flow. I heard, a few bigwig marketers out there saying cash is not king, cash flow is king. So if you have a flow, then it's working better. I've heard some other people say money is energy. And it just makes more sense when it flows and you're not just holding on to it for dear life. So we got an instant cash business. I coined it the instant cash strategy. And in my previous video, I said I put that out in front of my primary MLM. So I don't promote my MLM first. This is supposed to be an MLM. I'm going to have to probably redo these videos at some point and come up with some better graphics here. But we have our primary MLM. And most MLMs, the comp plans just aren't quite conducive for getting out of a situation. If your back's against the wall and you need to make money today to pay the light bill, to pay the car note, it's about to get repoed, that kind of stuff, MLM is not that route. MLM is a long-term play. It is not make money right here, right now, today play. Even though some of them will have what's called fast starts and things like that, it's just too much of crap you got to wade through to find a true solid MLM that also has that quick money. Now, some people may say, well, what's your definition of quick money? My definition of quick money is right now, today. You make a sale today, you get paid today. Most MLMs don't have that sort of comp plan. You're either getting paid next week, next month, whatever, that kind of thing. So, because I knew this, and the MLMs that would pay you right now today, you're having to sell some huge amount of product. Here, join this MLM and buy the Premier Pack and get 10,000 pills and 10,000 shakes and 10,000 magazines, and all of that stuff is just going to end up sitting up in your counter. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to find something else out front to generate me that quick money that was real and viable and chunky enough to get nice commissions that you would not have to open your cabinet and have boxes and bags of pills and shakes and whatever else you can imagine up in there. So we had the instant cash strategy. And it was a very simple strategy I followed, because network marketing works when you have a large network of people. Online, offline. If you have a large network of people, it will work for you. If you do not have a large network of people, like I did not have anybody that was remotely interested in network marketing in my network. So I had to go online. Well, where online? That's even bigger place to get lost. You go online, get in Facebook groups, you join this networking group, you join that networking group. Everybody's pitching, everybody's counter pitching. My deal is better than your deal. Nobody's helping each other, but everyone wants you to sign up with them. And when you do find a solid leader, there's one leader, one type of leader who makes it big in one company, and that is it. They have the blinders on. Everything else is stupid. This one company is the only way to make it. You have the second type of leader who is in everything. They join a deal. They make a rush of money from their network. Then they join a new deal. Then they tell their network. They make a fresh rush of money. Then they move on to the third deal, and a fourth deal, and a fifth deal. Meanwhile, the average person is never catching up. So you got to take a balance of all of this, and that's why I'm putting all of this into this course, because it's a balance of all of these experiences that I've had and I've gone through, why I put together my system the way it is I have, and why I'm throwing this course out there, because this has just been my own experience. A lot of folks out there will talk to you about multiple streams of income, but they don't actually have multiple streams of income. A lot of folks out there are having multiple streams of outgo, unless you are that second leader I talked about who does the program hopping. The average person can't compete because the average person don't have that large of a network that's in tuned to these types of offers. You have a network right now, but I'd venture to say 90% of them are not interested in network marketing direct sales. So it takes a very special kind of person. You have to build a special kind of network to find people who are open to what it is we do. That being said, what really helped me in the beginning, because I didn't have anything, got out of Marine Corps angry, chip on my shoulder, how was I going to tap into my network of uninterested people? I didn't want to do that. I've tried that. Make a list of 100 family and friends and people you know in your whole life. Your dry cleaner, your garbage man, milkman, whatever. I made a list of like 20, and I approached 3. I think even just 2. I didn't even make it through the list. And I was like, no, there has to be a better way. So enter in. Long story short, I've discovered something called traffic. Traffic advertising. Finding a place that will give you people who are interested in what it is we're doing. Now, traffic's another whole thing in and of itself. I'm not going to get into all of the weeds and different things like that, because there's a lot of crap traffic out there. Overpriced, crappy traffic, or people lead stuffing and different things like that. And that's a whole nother topic I'll actually include later on down the line. But what I have done, what I have found with my instant cash strategy and leading with it up front, not my MLM, because my MLM, I eventually did sign up 2 or 3 people. I got like a $20 commission, and the next month those people quit. So there goes my budding team. With the instant cash strategy, I found programs that when you get that nice chunky commission, that's decent. If with my program right now, it's a $250 price point. That's a pretty chunky price point, and that's supposed to be a $250 right there. That's a nice chunky price point. And what I do is, in the beginning, I would set a budget for advertising, $30 a month. I tell people, look, if I was just starting out and I would go get a job at Walmart, go get a job at McDonald's, go get a job at Wendy's. I'd flip burgers, I'd work at Walmart, I'd stuff boxes, whatever. I'd find whatever job, 7-Eleven, whatever. And I would take $30 to $50 from each paycheck every week, every 2 weeks. If it's every 2 weeks, I'd go $50 to $100. If it's every week, 30 to 50. And I'd buy advertising. And I have very specific places for you to go get advertising if you're new to this whole thing. But I would buy advertising with that, and I would promote an instant cash paying business. And that's where I would start. I tell people that's where I would start, right there. I would do that until I made my first sale. Every single week, just every single week, $30. If I could do $30 a week, I'd do $30 a week for a whole year. And I guarantee you by the end of that year, you're going to be making some sales. It's just a matter of staying consistent and treating this as a business and documenting this journey. How do you document it? Exactly what I'm doing right here. You do a video about what it is you're doing. And you do it. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing the same thing right now. I'm not saying one thing and doing another thing. I am doing what I'm laying out in this video right now in my own business. So, I would do that. $30 a week into some traffic, promoting my instant cash paying business, and eventually you're going to make a sale. It's just a matter of time going through the numbers. Sooner or later, you're going to find someone who's like, I'm in. I want it. Once you make that first sale, it's the same thing. Half of my commission always goes back into advertising. Half my commission always goes back into advertising, especially when you're first starting out. Especially when you're first starting out. Later on, you can adjust that to 30%. But in the beginning, that instant cash paying business, you make a $250 sale, $125 right back in advertising without thinking. The other $125 in your pocket. And I'm just using $125 as my own example, but just apply it to your situation. If you're in a program that's $50, make a $50 commission, $25 back in advertising, $25 in your pocket. You talk about that on YouTube, you talk about that on social media, you show your results, blah, blah, blah. Sooner or later, you're going to start getting a following. Sooner or later, you're going to start building a large network. Network of people. Once you start building that large network of people, then you can start sharing with them, hey, what is it you're doing? And you can lay out your whole plan. Your instant cash strategy alongside your MLM. And then you actually have a chance to actually build this MLM over here by showing folks your instant cash strategy. That's all I did. 1 month with a $250 price point, I made $13,000. Just from that $250. And as soon as the $250 came in, $125 traffic. I'd start having $1,000 days just on a regular basis, and I'm getting that same momentum now. Again, because I know it's a powerful model and I know it works. So that being said, wrapping the second portion of the video series up, how to make money in direct sales and network marketing. Buying advertising is going to be the name of this. Buying advertising is what helped me. Buying advertising helped build my network. It helped grow my business. And again, there is crap traffic out there. There's people out there who sell robot clicks. It happens. If you're looking for a viable source, reach out to me, leave a comment underneath this video, or I'll leave my sources in the YouTube description of this video. That being said, wrapping this up, like, comment, share. If you got any value, leave the comment below. And subscribe to my channel, because I'm just going to keep adding to this course, and it's going to be free. And obviously, if you want to use my same system, that link will be in the description. And this is indirectly promoting that same system as well. So just think about this in your life, in your business. Use this as an example. Name's Rob Frazier. We'll see you in the next one.